Now, before we start, I want to ask all of you here today. Now, Dennis is in the back, he's getting ready, and I have to tell you, he's a little bit nervous. Yes, I know. This guy, I mean, we've seen him perform at countless events. We've seen him at launches, royal galas, soirees, KL's top functions. But today, for all of you, his friends, his fans, his supporters, the media, today he's a little bit nervous. So I want to ask you all here today, who here is a fan of Dennis Lau? Let's give him a round of applause if you're a fan. Hints of his usual music fare with a couple of other touches of R&B, jazz, pop, even hip-hop. It's funky, it's fresh, and of course it's very, very diverse, hence the title of the album. Now, I have to tell you something else. We are very, very honored because did you know that Dennis Lau is the first Malaysian instrumentalist ever to be signed by Sony Music Entertainment? How about that, huh? Malaysia Boleh. And speaking of Sony Music, it now gives me great pleasure to invite the Managing Director of Sony Music Entertainment, Mr. Adrian Lim, to say a few words. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Adrian Lim.
Salam sejahtera. Thank you, MC Mr. Will Kwa. Justice first. Members of the print and electronic media, invited guests, musicians, songwriters, artists, sponsors, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the album launch of Dennis's debut album called DiversiFy. I'm supposed to tell you a little bit story of how we met in GSC Pavilion. It's actually through a movie called Kinta. There was a mutual friend, also by the name of Adrian, Adrian Wong. He actually saw me walking into the hall and straight away grabbed me. Hey, Adrian, I want you to meet someone that is very special. And he's an artist. So we expect an artist that will sing or that will dance or something like that. He's different, you know, he plays the violin. So I'm like, wow, must be very good. So I said, yeah, right, Adrian, but we normally do auditions somewhere else, and maybe we should actually do this later. No. Today is the best day. Since you're around, let's check him out as well. So while we were chatting, and the funny thing is when we were chatting over a glass of something else. Actually, we were supposed to have Coke and popcorns, but it was another drink that is a bit strong as well. So after a few drinks, I said, why not you come to my office the next 2 days later. But he said, no. I want to pass you my CD right now. This is the first time that after meeting someone, you have a CD in hand and you have something that you are ready for it. And I must admire his dedication and his passion that probably he has been holding the CD and waiting for the right moment to meet the right person as well. So a big hand to Dennis for that as well. Whew. So, but I must say that the CD is just a CDR and it's not very impressive, but there is something inside that really struck me as well. So when I got to my car, when I listened to the CD, I said, this is something that we should try to do because we should give opportunity to Malaysian with a lot of talents, a person like Dennis, you know, like what Will said, that the first instrumentalist as well, and he also sings as well, he produces, he composes as well, and he practically does everything in the album as well. It's very hard to find an artist like that as well. So we are very, very proud to be associated with him. When he gave me the CD, I said, Dennis, why not you give me a violin instead, you know, because it's easier to remember you as well, because everybody gives me CD. So he said, no, my violin is my dream and my everything. So that's why he gave me a CD instead. The other funny thing is when I went to the movie, we are supposed to watch the movie and to do something else with the theme song, which is by, I think, Jin as well. It's a Malaysian born or based in US. It's a rap song as well. So I was talking to Adrian Wong to actually wanted to do a deal for that song as well. But in fact, right now, I think I got something better. In fact, Dennis's album, it's out next week. So a big hand to Dennis again for being persistent as well. The first advice that I gave Dennis Lau was to actually take care of his intellectual property. because he's a songwriter, he's a composer as well. So, but he's not published with anyone yet. So I have to point him to the right direction to make sure that whatever he writes, whatever has been produced, is protected under the intellectual property rights as well. So I introduced Sony Music Publishing as well, you know, which he's now signed. And coincidentally, Sony Music Publishing, the owner is also none other than his idol, which is Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson owns 50% of Sony ATV Music Publishing as well. So after 6 months of talking, SMS, emails, negotiating, we finally strike a deal. And Dennis is one of the easiest artists to deal with. And because number one, he listens to advice, and he takes criticism, and he takes positive feedback and constructive feedback as well. So I respect his honesty, and he's a very humble guy as well. I think we are very, very proud to have him here as well. And on behalf of Sony Music Entertainment, I'd like to wish him the best and very successful album launch and a fantastic music career ahead. Until we meet again, thank you, terima kasih, and salam sejahtera.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Adrian Lim, the Managing Director of Sony Music Entertainment.